Hello and welcome to another Fleecy Tale. Today we're going to be talking about the long tradition of cider making here at the Fleece Inn that died out in the 50s and that was brought back a few years ago. And I'll share one or two of the funny tales that have come out of the consumption of that wonderful liquid. Around 15 years ago we decided it'd be a great idea to bring back the tradition of cider making here at the Fleece Inn. And so we created our Apple and Ale event in mid-October where we make cider in a traditional way. And we make it a family-friendly day where children can come and learn about apple pressing and taste the juice as well as see the processes for themselves. The Fleece Inn is traditionally known by the locals as the Ark, because of the local growers coming in 2 by 2 after a hard day's work. And so what better name to call our cider than the Ark Cider? The Vale tradition of making cider is a pretty simple one. It's just a case of using whatever apples you can find. The first thing you need to do is to scrap the apples or break them down. Why breaking apples up is called scratting, I've no idea. I have scratched my head about that one myself. Our Victorian scratching machine was lovingly restored by my dad along with the engine. The Fleece Apple and Ale weekend attracts visitors and locals alike. In fact, many of our locals like to get involved in making the cider as well as perhaps having a drop or two of it. Our press is based on an original early Victorian design, and indeed the metal screws used in it are from that period. Some people fortify the cider as if it needed it with additional sugar to make it that little bit stronger. A certain Mr. Haynes will be seen pushing his bicycle home every day with a flat tyre, and when one of the local schoolgirls asked him why he didn't pump his tyre up, he said, "Well, with all this cider inside me, dear, I'll be going a bit too fast and I'll be falling over." A traditional event here at the Fleece wouldn't be quite the same without Morris dancing, and every year we make sure we've got plenty of that for people's entertainment when they're not having a little drop of cider or apple juice. One of my locals, the late Clyde Price, so loved the event that he surprised me one day by unveiling the wonderful painting that you see behind me. It's got lots of images of locals having a drink. It's got myself and my very good friend Tom pressing the cider, and also my old dad working the engine and making sure everything's up to snuff. It's a thing of great beauty, something that I'm very proud of. The picture has pride of place in our 16th century barn. So whether it's Apple and Ale weekend or not, why not celebrate the great tradition of cider making here at the Fleece Inn and come in 2 by 2 and have a drop of the Ark cider.